Yeah,
and not in a good way.
When you see my number 2, which is The Little Mermaid, coming out Memorial Day weekend, The Little Mermaid, which is a live-action remake by Disney. This is a remake of their 1989 animated film from the Disney Renaissance. I have not seen the original Little Mermaid, so all of those characters and all of those songs, yes, of course, I'm familiar with them. You hear them all the time in everyday culture, but I have not. This is not a film like Aladdin or Beauty and the Beast that is, that is part of my Disney rewatch list. I just never got around to it. Didn't dislike it. It just never got around to it. But there's this trailer. You have Halle Bailey as Ariel. You have Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. You have Javier Bardem as King Triton, Ariel's father. Yep. It looks like it's recreating all of the shots from the original film. It looks like we're getting, yes, a more diverse cast, which can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. It looks like it's well done in this case, though. Halle Bailey has a great voice, and her singing in the trailers for this film. The effects look good, and somehow it looks, in this live-action Disney Renaissance remake category, this film, for some reason, looks like it matches the visuals of the original animation the best. Beauty and the Beast was close. Aladdin, not so much. The weird CGI live-action of Lion King, good film, but it's kind of a weird thing. The visuals in this, though, for some reason, even though it's live-action, it does look like it matches the style of the original Little Mermaid. And again, even though I've never seen the original Little Mermaid before, the first time I'm seeing Little Mermaid will probably be this live-action version. So, all of those reasons comes in at number 2 on
number 2.
Number 2 on my list, on the May list. Which is
number 2.
Yeah, it's a shock to me because, I love Disney films, I love Disney movies, but this is not one that I was, I heard about it last year, and you're putting together your movies of the year. This is not one that was high on my list to watch. So the fact that it's number 2 on my list does still surprise. It does surprise me.
Okay, what kills me here?
Okay,
what blows my mind. Sorry.
No facts.
What blows my mind is these live remakes that they've been doing. None of them have hit it out of the park. Not one of them where you've gone, wow, they've really brought something extra to it. They have done what you just described. This one looks like is basically, we'll just reshoot the thing we did before. It's like I feel like it's a studio doing what record labels were doing. We'll remaster it for CD, and then we'll get to squeeze some more money out of this thing that we made. Of all the things you described, and who knows, maybe they do bring something extra where everyone goes, wow. Where I'm going, wow, I was wrong. They took this iconic Disney Renaissance animated film and added value, brought their own take to it, paid respect to the past while, making something that resonates now. That's a tall order. I would bet against it. I am betting against it. And of all the things you said, the only thing I think is, cast diversity. Well, that's a good thing. That's not bad, but I don't think that's a reason you just make a movie. It's like, we can, or say that. It's like, listen, we're going to do all the stuff we did before because they were super white. And we're going to reshoot these things, reflecting the modern world. That'd be like, okay, I get that. Still kind of hope it's a good movie. None of these previous ones have anyone's gone, wow, and I expect the same. And so it's nothing I would look forward to unless I had children. Then I'd be like, bring it on.
Hour and a half. Yeah.
Daddy needs to shut these little Daddy needs to shut these shut the little up.
I do have to push back.
Then I'd be like, bring it, Disney. Bring all of them.
I do have to push back a little bit, though, because you mentioned like repackaging the existing product, like an old song into CD form or MP3 form as opposed to just into the record or tape.
And that's not a perfect analogy, but you got what I was going for there.
And while Disney does all of those on a regular basis with their existing products, at least this time they had to cast new people. They had to shoot, they had to render new effects. So
yeah, you're absolutely right. The analogy is imperfect because they do actually have to remake the other movie. I mean, they screw the writers. And a writer's strike on the horizon. What a shock.
Yeah. But they do, though, also have to make the decision. How much of the original do we copy paste? And how do we create something new to where people are going to be willing to spend money?
And I would argue that they have never once done with any of the other remakes. They didn't. They literally, like, right down to the fucking script. It's like, oh, we're going to have to adjust this because now we're actually dealing with a real human being.
Yeah.
Who's both got to sing and act, which, it has some production challenges with it, but otherwise they've done nothing different.
And
this is almost like you know what? Little Mermaid, that Avatar thing, that's making some money. We could do the ocean.
This is another one underwater. Yeah, we've got IP that reflects that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You know what? That said, it's not exactly just remastering bring out the old tapes and modernize them. They've already done that by saying, "Oh, here's your DVD extended super deluxe Blu-ray."
And I've been told that
paid no one for.
Yeah, I've been also told that they have new musical numbers that have been worked on for this remake as well. So new music, musical, all of that. Yeah, hopefully it's good. We don't know for sure until we see it. So hopefully it is good.